And we should be good to go.
Excellent.
I'm gonna grab a Coke from over here for once I finish my Coke.
Alright.
Say hello to the home skillets.
Hello, skillets of home. How do? There we go. Where did we leave off last time?
Is this working? Oh.
Yeah. Airdrone's escape, lovely melody, missing girl. What do we have here? My lover went missing in Kowloon. Where's my better half? Please, someone find her. Lovely melody. Heard it's beautiful singing in Eden, but I don't know who's singing.
There it is. Oh, wow. I didn't know I could do that. I just found something out. I can stretch stuff.
Oh, yeah? Stretch what?
I can, like, by holding shift when I move around elements on the screen, I can, like, stretch them out.
Oh, nice.
I didn't know I could do that.
Me neither. In OBS?
Yeah.
Good to know.
Good to indeed know.
Digimon ran away just as we planned to deliver to Digimarket. The deadline is soon. We'll pay, so catch ya. Why would we help those guys? We just helped all their other Digimon escape.
I mean, because we're chaotic. We're lawful neutral. Is what we are.
We are loyal only to the almighty dollar.
Yeah.
So, which one do you think we should tackle first?
Hello, boys! It is I, the Azure Dude.
I'd like to tell you that the voices in my head stopped one day. They never did.
And hello, Zombie! We're doing good tonight. Welcome back to your 8th month of subscription.
Damn. Nicely done, Zombie. Let's go, missing girl?
So Izzy will be the one playing, and I will be the one talking to you lovely people.
Yeah.
Now, my experience with this game so far is, well, we can definitely read the text and funny voices and stuff. We should also maybe prioritize getting through the game, because there's a lot of talking.
Yeah, we'll see how we feel.
Yeah.
I shall murder because I care.
And that is Taylor Desero subscribing for the first month. Welcome, Tay.
The client's name is Royal Generation 3. I forgot our name was Toots.
Hello, it's me. I've been wandering my Twitch info for a while looking for a street.
Strange nicknames. I'll contact him and ask for details on the case.
We did not choose Gatsumon because we don't hate ourselves. Hello! In Eden, I call myself Royal Generation 3.
That's quite a pretentious name you got there.
Are you the hacker who's going to fight my girlfriend? Thank you for taking my case.
I mean, no problem. Why wouldn't you go to, like, the police or something?
Because my girlfriend is missing. She suddenly disappeared while we were on a date in Kowloon.
Isn't that kind of like a dangerous place to be going on a date?
You don't know us! We like danger!
Makes us feel alive!
Could she have simply logged out? No, that's impossible, you see. Because I said so. She would never log out without letting me know. It's unthinkable!
It's seeming fairly thinkable.
Right now, I'm certain she's somewhere waiting for me to come to her rescue. In fact, I think I hear her voice calling out to me now.
Are you positive she's not just breaking up with you?
It's as clear as day. She's crying. My roomie.
Where are you?
Oh, hey. Zombie gifted a sub to Shinto Reaper.
Aw. Nice.
Don't just cry, my love. Answer me! Roomie! Roomie! It's Roomie in here. She's been missing for a full half a day. Not like a full day, like a work day, like 4 hours. You can never understand the pain I feel in my heart.
A full part of a day.
Habidabida. Huh? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. You don't use words. Tell you her nickname and where she disappeared. I see. So you can go there and ask if anyone knows where she is. Yes, of course. Her nickname is Rumi. Have I said her name yet? I don't think I said her name at any point. She disappeared at Junk Plaza on Kowloon Level 1. The most romantic of hookup spots. I wish I could go with you, but I don't want to get in the way of your investigation. I'll be praying you find her safe and well. Please! You must find my Rumi.
Yeah, I'll do what I can. She's only been missing for half a day. I don't see what all the fuss is about, but a case is a case. I'll ask around Kowloon Level 1 and see if anyone's seen this Rumi.
Have you seen Rumi down here? Yeah, it is quite spacious.
Oh my god, her name's the worst.
Did you just auto-open that?
Yeah, you do that by hitting that.
Oh, shit! I didn't know that.
It only works when the notification thing is up.
Thanks for staying in touch. I love how they let you reply to these things with not replies.
Yeah.
I should thank you, but I won't. What's my favorite Digimon? My favorite Digimon is Hackmon.
Yeah. I don't know what my favorite, like, Digimon is. I really liked Tentomon when I was a kid. But I'm really liking Commandramon now.
Rumi, who's that? Never heard of her. That's my girl voice.
Helpful.
Never heard of her.
You're looking for a girl named Rumi? I never heard of her. She your girlfriend? Don't be shy, you're cute.
Ah, stranger danger. Rumi, never heard of her. Missing? Seriously? Are you sure she didn't just log out like a normal person?
I'm almost certain she did, but, you know. Client's a client!
I hate Gatsumon. Because Gatsumon's the worst. That's why I hate Gatsumon.
I asked around Junk Plaza, but no one has any useful information about Rumi.
Way to check in with yourself here.
Aww.
Well, hey there. What's the matter? You look so sad. What are you doing?
I started with one voice and decided to change quite dramatically.
Investigation? I don't know difficult words like that, but I can see you're tired. Let me take you somewhere fun to cheer you up. Oh, fuck, I just keep talking. It'll be fine. Close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. AK-47!
Suddenly you have like a knife at your throat.
Right
Alright,
here.
now where's your wallet?
Open your eyes.
Oh, God.
Surprised?
You're in my world now, motherfucker.
This is a dream world. I made this cyberspace. Amazing, right?
It's kind of bare bones. You wouldn't
If
really call
humans
it
who are tired and
amazing.
sad come here, they feel much better. Isn't that right, Rumi?
Oh, shit.
Help! I'm being kept fucking hostage!
Oh. It's like, that's right, winking in Morse code.
That's...
Save me! Distress, apparently. My name? It's Rumi. Royal Generation 3? Yes, he's my... boyfriend.
And I'm sick of that many words, none of which are names.
It's like, Jesus. That Digimon brought me here while I was on a date with him. I didn't choose to come. So he sent you to rescue me? Thank you. I was thinking of going back soon anyway. I'll be a little sad to leave, but let's go.
Nobody leaves. Wait, stay here and play with me.
We're gonna have to kill this
You can't
adorable
go!
little Digimon.
I'll bring lots of humans to my dream world and make 100 friends. And then you'll all be happy together and no one will ever leave. No, stay here. I won't let you go.
My voice is in a surprisingly good place today.
Yeah, that's it done. Oh god, we do have to fight it.
You know, this is a much more fair-looking match than when I fought it, because I spent some time when I fought it training my Digimon up, so it was like 3 champions on it, and we felt legitimately bad.
Oh, that's...
At least this way I sort of... Oh.
Damn it!
Oh.
Oh.
Is this gonna be a challenge? Oh no!
Fuck, this might be a bad matchup.
Oh, you have 6 hit points, heal!
What do I do? Oh no! Oh Jesus! This got unexpectedly fierce.
Oh no! Oh.
I don't think my type matchup is good against it.
Okay, so it's water and data, and your vaccine, which means it's got a type on you, but maybe you can mitigate that by using something that water doesn't like.
I could
Go to your skills.
I only have these, and they did half damage. I could try attacking normally.
I guess so. Yeah, of course this would be easier if we had NX Omegamon. Oh, we're dead! No!
Digimon!
Oh god!
What the fuck?
We've been destroyed!
I remember this game being slightly easier. Oh my god! Lunamon is a fucking beast!
Oh, Lord. Well.
That's right. Nobody interferes with my paradise.
Okay, so I have to do all of that shit
I will
again.
feed upon your corpse.
Oh, okay.
That's,
So you're into that kind of thing, oh.
That's the sound of feasting.
Maybe try a different one?
I think try a different one.
Okay, let's see, Beautiful Singing in Eden, but I don't know who's singing. That sounds completely innocent. Let's go for that.
Well, we've done well today.
Yeah. Find the singer? I'll start by contacting the client and asking for details.
Roomy?
No! You fuck off!
I found you again.
No!
I don't know.
Are you the handyman?
I'm just fucking doing this for everybody.
Hello? I'm so glad you took my case. There's nothing I like better than taking a nice stroll in Eden, but something happened last time. While I was walking, I heard a woman singing in the distance. It was so clear. I'd never heard such a beautiful voice before. I looked around, but I couldn't find who it was. I thought it would be too dangerous to go any farther, so I just turned back.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it wasn't like a siren or something. It was probably fine.
The singing was coming from Junk Plaza on Kowloon Level 1.
Why does everyone keep going there?
I know Kowloon's dangerous, but I have to know who it is. I'm too scared to go by myself. That's why I want you to help me investigate and be my bodyguard.
Alright, I mean...
Yay! Really? Thank you! Shall we meet at Junk Plaza? That place is scary. Don't take too long.
If it's scary, then why did you go there? Like, why do people without Digimon go to Kowloon? Jesus.
I also voice Archer. Everybody, I want you to imagine Archer's behind the microphone right now doing that.
There you are, finally.
Feeling a little on edge?
I've only just arrived myself. I'm fine. But I feel a lot better now that you're here. It's that singing. Can't you hear it?
In the distance, crawling
In my skin,
these wounds they will not heal.
It's beautiful.
like the singing of angels. Yeah, that response is about right. What?
You don't hear it? It's quiet, but I can definitely hear it. Sounds like it's coming from in there. Let's go!
Alright.
Fear is how I cope. Confusing blood is rare.
Just in case I'm gonna save here.
In case something fucking destroys you.
Yeah, it seems like a legitimate fear after fucking Lunamon. Just destroy Digimon.
You got your emo song, and here's mine. Carry on. Is that Welcome to the Black Parade? Because that's not really an emo song. In fact, Carry On's very optimistic and very, like, move forward.
Yeah.
Or, well, Welcome to Black Parade, not Carry On. But...
Are those different songs? Like, I mean,
no, but the name's not Carry On.
Yeah, no, it's... Yeah, Welcome to the Black Parade. Okay. I feel confident about this fight.
Guys up.
Alright, this will be a confidence booster for you, Tentamon.
There you go. He did his best.
Gets taken out in one hit. Ah, come on!
Classy Fatso, if you are not a mod, which I don't think you are, then any links you post probably won't work. You're talking about just the lyrics? Yeah, like, Welcome to Black Parade's really optimistic. It's all about not being held back by anybody.
Carry on, carry on. Ooh. Repair broken devices and programs.
There's no to that. That's not what emo is. Do you have a... I don't think you have the things to make it work. No. If you want to see what it takes to make the hacking skills work, you can go into your menu. No, the lyrics carry on.
What am I looking for?
If you're talking about... Say with the most emo voice possible, that still doesn't make it emo. You're not making a case here. What is it? So you'd be looking at...
A vaccine of champion.
Yeah, so you need a champion level vaccine Digimon to make that work.
And Tentamon is...
It's too late, you already posted your links. Well, it probably censored them. Unless you posted them on something witty side. I don't know about there. I don't know if your guys' stuff, like,
I think,
moderates links.
Yeah, I think it moderates links, too.
Oh, links! You're posting... Oh! They're not URLs. He's posting links, like emoticons that are link. Like from Zelda.
Oh.
Yeah. Played us for fools.
What?
Played us for damn fools. See, there they are.
Oh, for God's sake. Do you like my links?
That's funny.
Get out of here,
You may not know this,
Pokemon.
but the ice I gave you was X-Men ice.
Really?
That's right. Can you taste the X-Men?
Taste something.
Look at that 56 experience.
Well earned.
Ooh, good. You can get Pabumon if you want to now.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah, are you really going to talk down to having a second Digimon after what happened? Is that really something you think you can afford to do?
I don't know if Pabumon's gonna be a real asset.
Well, I don't think you're streaming on enough channels. I'm not. I need to stream on at least 6 more.
Like minimum, yeah, definitely. Volcanapalm.
Volcanapalm. Flygon wants to know, what kind of music do you listen to, Izzy? I have a feeling this answer would be very similar to mine.
Probably? Like, I don't know. I listen to, like, all kinds of shit. Like, used to be mostly, like, Weird Al and, I think I liked Green Day and OK Go a lot when I was younger. Still like them okay.
Yes, Boulevard of Broken Dreams is kind of emo, though. Yeah, the answer, like, lots of music is pretty much what I say, too. It's like, what kind of music do you listen to? Good music, I guess?
Yeah, like, there are very few, like, types of music that, like, I just won't listen to. Like, I don't like fucking dance club trance music.
I meant is from the show. What? I saw IZZ, I assume they're talking about you and just forgot the Y, but hey, I don't know what they're doing. Yes, I watched Dragon Ball Super. I think you do too, you watched the dub, right?
Yeah, I need to catch up on that. I haven't watched it in quite a while.
Yeah.
Digimon's not doing great.
Hmm?
His health.
Didn't give him a heal. Yeah, I watched the sub. I prefer the dub, but I keep up with the sub.
Right, I should just talk to this person.
That won't let you through. It's going around and over that you need to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Crawling in my crawl. These wounds, they will not crawl.
There it is. That's what I missed. Okay.
Did you read the message, Logan? Wherever you are donating to, Andrew, no message came up. I'm sure it was something about Ni no Kuni. Fucking, I'm just gonna copy her in here. La la la, la 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 la.
Ladle, 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 ladle. Eh?
There! You hear it now?
A little bit.
I knew it was coming from in here. Let's keep going.
I don't know. I think we may have gone far enough. I don't know if we really need to know anything more about this mysterious voice.
Oh, you can now get a Koromon.
Oh, nice.
Unless it fucks you up. That seemed very dramatic for the amount of damage it did.
Brr.
Yeah, we have the one Tentomon flag on. Well, of course we can't do any of the hacks.
Yeah, no. Just kind of starting out here.
You did it, Tentomon.
You did it.
He leveled! He's level 12!
Yay!
He should be getting pretty close to being able to evolve,
Ripping
actually.
it.
Next time we're at the lab, we really should get that Palpamon and Koromon. Like, they're better than nothing.
Yeah. When they're like over 100%, is that better or is it just...
when they're 200% is the best.
Right.
Ladle, 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 ladle!
That makes a lot of sense.
La 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 la! But what are you?
So you're the one singing.
Okay.
But wait, are you a Digimon?
No, it's... What the fuck do you think it is?
Did my voice bring you here?
In a manner of speaking, I suppose.
I'm so embarrassed. I didn't think anyone could hear.
You're screaming it. I think everyone on the floor can hear you.
Go away!
Huh?
I can't believe someone heard me singing. I wish I could just crawl into a hole and hide.
I mean, it's a big place. I'm sure you could find one.
Shut up! Out of my way! I'm getting out of here!
No! Don't let her get away! I want to ask her something! Against her will! Please stay and hear me out.
No! If you don't get out of my way, I'll just have to park through!
Maybe we should just let her go. She seems very uncomfortable.
Oh,
Or not. Apparently we're gonna fight her.
oh, time to throw down!
Oh, God.
Yep.
This is not gonna go super great.
It's also data.
Yeah.
New ripping net! It can stun it!
Stun, 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 stun. Oh,
But
okay.
paralyze the... Oh, I don't care.
It did not care at all.
Is he?
Yeah. We need more Digimon.
I love just the cold realization in that. Yeah, is he? Yeah, I know.
We need more Digimon. We can't even beat this one. Why can't they just die?
Ladle.
Fucking data types.
Well,
This is so upsetting. God damn it.
I don't, Andrew, honestly, I don't care that we don't have the pre-order stuff. It's funnier this way.
What did we get from pre-order?
I get like Sister Mons and like a mini version of Omegamon.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
We maybe want to train.
Yeah. Just run around and fight shit.
Yep. Also, while we're training, we can get like our stuff up to 200.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grab that item. Remember? You
Oh, right,
You
yes.
don't have it now.
I know.
Ugh.
These fiends wish to stop me from gaining my prize.
So let's get to like level 15, then go back to the Digilab, see if we can level up our Digiball Tentomon.
Sure.
And or once we hit 2 things that have 200%. Apparently you're now the Joe of the group. What? Well, if it's someone that loses everything, that would make him the Mimi of the group.
Oh no!
If you look at Mimi, like, barring Try, she has only ever won... one actual fight, and has one other victory, but the other victory is literally just annoying something into going away.
It's like when she first evolved into Togemon, she beat Monzemon.
Didn't
right?
beat Monzemon.
She didn't?
She annoyed Monzemon to the point where the black gear flew out of his body, but Monzemon was ready to fucking tank Togemon.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. And as Lilymon, she all she did was put a necklace around Dark Tyrannomon's neck that made him friendly. And then my Otismon immediately showed up and infected her with a virus that crippled her for the remainder of the season.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, she does nothing. Her only victories are group victories. Ladle, there you hear it now. I knew it was coming. Bye.
Just run around, fight something.
Oh yes, Andrew, I agree. We should get a virus type. Or we could not fucking min-max the game and just have fun playing it. I get the feeling you play games to win games, Andrew. Based off my extensive history with you.
I mean, that is generally how games work.
Not necessarily.
I mean, it shouldn't be the only thing to play games for, but it's certainly a factor.
I play Digimon to get Jessmon. I don't play Digimon to beat Digimon.
Yeah.
That's why I like games like Monster Hunter and whatnot, where you're not so much like I want to beat the game as much as you're like the playing the game's the fun part.
Yeah.
Dark Souls is the same way for me.
Oh, no.
Oh, wrong button.
Yeah.
You could use that Brave Point E on Tentomon.
Could.
That will give him a bunch of experience.
But do we want to maybe save that?
For what?
I don't know. We might find like a really awesome Digimon.
But we're trying to get Tentomon experience. And that gives experience, and it's not even like a lot. It's like there will come a point in like 2 or 3 hours of playing this game where we can get that from like 4 battles.
All right. Crap.
He is now max level. Let's take him back and level him up.
All right.
See, now look at all the time we just saved for the people at home.
What, aren't they having fun watching me slam my head against a wall?
I don't know.
A flower-shaped wall?
Sunomon! I just want to be your friendly buddy pie! Why?
I do not have time for your shit right now. I am sorry. I need to take out some aggression and you're available.
Sunomon!
Yeah, exactly. What the hell is wrong with you?
He was in my way. He had to die. God, do we have a phone here?
It's back at the start. How could you let this happen to Sunomon? Hey, I'm not in control. There it is.
With the Digilab.
Alright, right there. Digivolve! Let's do it! Those are all of our options. Do we want to go with Kauterimon? Or do we want to go with Waspmon? Or do you want to hate yourself and go with Sunflowmon? Just look at that thing's face.
Sunflowmon. I wish we could get Stigmon. But whatever, I'm sure we'll find a Wormmon at some point.
Yeah. Kabuterimon.
Kabuterimon!
Making a reference to the song Black Everyone Sang in a Cage. How could this happen to Sunamon?
He's still wearing the fucking goggles. Oh,
Yeah, he is!
I love that.
Kabuteri Buzz. Alright, so now, if you want to, you can go to Digiconvert. Let's get the Pabmon. Well, just to get him. Just to have a second thing. At the very least, to heal Kabuterimon.
Just to have another thing for someone to hit.
Its max level's 5.
My god.
Alright, save, I think.
Yes, definitely safe. This world is full of horror and death.
Do not save over my file, you monster. I have a Zubamon and a Hackmon, and you will not take them from me.
Oh no, look what happened by accident. I saved over it 3 times.
That would be the last Sunday stream, I think.
Oh, wait, did we actually get him? I did not get him.
Oh yeah, you gotta take him out.
Be such a dick move. But, move Digimon.
Yeah. Go over to him and hit square. Yep, he's in there. Yay! I just had a mini heart attack because I saw you back here and I saw a save and I was like, oh, okay, no, we're good.
Oh my god.
Oh, I wish there was like a different menu for like all of one person's files.
That'd be nice. Even like a second page or something.
Yep.
Alright. Let's level you boys
We'll
up.
evolve it into whatever we want to evolve it into, Andrew. Stop trying to control our lives!
What does Andrew want us to do?
Make it a plant. He probably want us to turn Kabuterimon into a Sunflowermon.
Yeah, no. That's not thematic at all.
It would probably have given it a, its type would have been better against the thing that we're fighting, but at the same time, who cares? Thought he was dead for a second.
That would have been really sad.
And hilarious.
A little bit.
Now attack! Attack level 1 Kabuterimon! Attack with Electroshocker! Yes, you can put Platinum Sukamon or God Numamons in your party to increase experience gain. But at the levels that we're at, Platinum Sukamon is the better option. But to get that, we need to get certain Digimon. Specifically, we need... I believe Caramon's one of the one that can become it. Get him! Get him!
Get him! Pabumon, you did it all by yourself.
Look at that. Level 3 on both of them.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of them.
Such good boys. Let's see. Okay, nothing to pick up here. Brap.
Kabuterimon's terrifying.
Yeah?
Also, I believe he's vaccine, isn't he?
I'd have to check.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
So you should go over and restore that thing, because you have a champion vaccine level.
Oh shit, yes. Forgot that was a thing.
Oh. He's dead.
I'm sorry, Sunomon.
You shouldn't go too far. Chat points out that he's like in like 2 fights. Pabumon's gonna hit max level.
Yeah.
Go over and fix it. Square. There it is.
What's it doing? Thank you most kindly for helping me out of my predicament. I hope you'll accept this token of my gratitude.
It's a bomb.
Do some on metal. HP spray.
HP spray heals the whole party at once.
Oh, nice. That's not too bad. Save.
I want to like head back towards the exit and just try to get a couple battles before leaving here. That way you can level up the Pabumon
Yes.
into something.
The little Pabus.
It's like Kabuterimon looks like he's chasing the player. Come back here! Come back here! I'm gonna get you!
I'm gonna eat you! I'm gonna eat you, sweetmeats!
Alright, what do we got here? A Koromon, good. We can now get Koromon, which can become a Hackmon, by the way.
Ooh. Good to know.
Which, since we're trying to build the team we have in the game, we'll probably want.
Yes.
Bye, Koromon.
Why?
Blech!
Bah!
What a
Why,
fight between,
brother?
What would
Why?
a fight between them even really look? Just them, like, blobbing into each other.
It's like morphing into different shapes. Is one of them winning?
I doubt they could even really hurt each other. He needs the one more level.
Yes.
No friendship is power bullshit. Yes, it did. What do you call burst mode? Oh no, sorry, that's Data Squad. No, yeah, I guess Frontier didn't have any emotion-driven evolutions.
No?
No, it was all just if you have the beast, the spirits to do it, then you can do it. Although the hyper spirit evolutions were kind of, if you go back to the thing now, were kind of sort of driven by friendship, and that it took all the other people's spirits, but that's more of just a resource management thing. I don't know, people address things as, like, the power of friendship, as if that's inherently a bad storytelling thing. It's really not. I mean, there's some series that aren't to your taste, where, like, it's done in ridiculous amounts, where it's like, okay.
Yeah, we're, like, just focusing on what good friends we are instantly solves the problem.
Yeah.
And that's not a great way
People
to go
call
about
Yu-Gi-Oh! Out on it a lot, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't really power of friendship its way into beating duels and whatnot. They just are like, I'm dueling for my friends. But it's not like they draw the cards they want because of their friends. That's a whole different narrative conceit. The heart of the cards.
Did you see that Mother's Basement video he made about, like, card game anime?
I did not.
It's pretty good. Like, he was just talking about how, like, there are few, if, like, no, like, card game anime that really focus on what it means to actually play the games they're advertising. Like, you almost never see people in those anime, like, building their decks or coming up with strategies or having, like side decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! That's just not a thing in the anime.
Yeah.
It's always just, like, one match and winner take all.
Yeah, usually with a low amount of hit points.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't use its own rules most of the time. That's not as true as people like to propagate. Duelist Kingdom definitely didn't follow the rules, but apart from hit points, it does okay. It does... The anime sort of treats certain cards as doing different things. Okay, so if we want to get...
So we don't need a Modimon, because that's just going to turn into Tentomon.
And Tanamon will just become... That just makes us Mimi, basically.
We want to avoid that.
So, Yokomon...
As much as we can, sure.
So then we should go with the Yokomon Elder.
Yes.
Indeed. Hello.
I mean, Zexel, the whole Shining Draw thing. Yeah, I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh! Beyond 5Ds, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't really
watch
5Ds.
I do know there's a protagonist who literally creates cards as he's playing.
Yeah.
How'd I pick the voice for Yokomon? Well, I thought it would be funny.
And then you did it.
And then I did it. Yes, basically.
We should try McCherrymon and then Puppetmon.
Okay. Why don't you want... I don't care which way we go, but I'm surprised you don't want to do Mega Kabuterimon.
Oh, just because I've done it before, like in the previous game.
Ah, okay.
That's all. We could totally make Mega Kabuterimon.
What about Renamon? Oh, make Renamon. Koromon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Favorite Digimon series? I mean, mine's probably Tri. People give it a hard time, but Tri actually deals with a lot of stuff very quickly. It just isn't very good at telling its own story, is all.
Yeah.
Which, one could say, like, well, then how can it be your favorite if it has that problem? And it's like, I don't know, because my experience with it, both in working with it and watching it, I think are a bit different than other people's, so it's personally my favorite, but not for reasons most people can relate to.
Yeah, like saying something is your favorite and saying something is the best are completely different things. Your favorite is entirely subjective. Your reasoning doesn't have to make sense to anybody but you. Oh my god, they're all bouncy! Yeah.
He's so cute.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't really, do a great job of, being strategic. It was just, I need this card right now, I magically draw it.
Yeah. Sometimes it got intense and it got good, and sometimes it did play for strategy, but it never... It's definitely not the focus of the show, and more often than not, it just... Like, the playing of the game was the stage for the narrative.
Yeah, like, I totally enjoyed it when I was a kid, and still really enjoy it. But, yeah, that video, made me think about that. So, interesting.
You wanna know one game anime that is completely not at all representative of the anime?
What?
Or of the game? Beyblade.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, in no universe could anybody... Here's the thing, I could understand large groups of people taking any card game seriously. Save, if you didn't already.
Yes.
I cannot... the scale they play Beyblade on is ridiculous. And
Yeah, like, it is impossible to imagine a world where a stadium full of people would care about a Beyblade match, even if there were, like, magical monster spirits inside them.
Alright, Lalamon, let's do this!
Maybe we should steal all the shit in this room.
Let's not do this. Alright, Lalamon, we'll be back.
Your day will come. I'm just gonna fight these guys first.
There's the thing to fight up there, by the way. Or, to fix.
Oh, cool.
Frontier had great characters and showed them grow over time, and them not become overpowered in 2 to 3 episodes. You're describing most Digimon there. The only series I would not agree that what you just said applies to is probably Data Squad, which, in my opinion, did not have very good characters.
No.
They just... I don't know, it was like, the main character very much... He had a whole thing about trying to find his dad, which is kind of grounding, but really his whole character almost entirely revolved around getting stronger for the sake of getting stronger. And
yeah,
it just sort of...
pretty tropey thing.
And he was absurdly, like... He had a more Gurren Lagann spin on it, but he was absurdly power friendshipy. Like, he was very, like... You know, my emotions are flying high, ergo, Digivolve. But the thing is, he's always at 150%, so... It's not really a shock when he is like, and now I've had enough! Have I ever seen Code Lyoko? I have a weird relationship with Code Lyoko. I don't know if I hate it, I don't know if I love it.
That one I've never really seen. Like, I remember it always being advertised, like, on YTV. I think the most I've seen of it was Tiba, and that was not the best vehicle to be introduced to anything.
Yeah.
Should I grab one of these?
Are those equipped to him?
One of them could be.
I would do the attack one.
Right now, is it?
Digimon Frontier's the best because the humans actually got off their lazy ass to do something. They did all the time in the other ones. Have you seen the battle against Apocalypse at the end of Adventure? The kids weren't just sitting back watching it happen. In fact, Mimi was getting hurled through the air.
Oh shit.
Several times. I mean, the other side of that is the kids in Frontier. It's heavily implied that when they fight, they're more channeling the instincts of the Digimon whose spirits they're wielding. So it could still be argued that they're not really the ones doing it. And in addition, their actual bodies aren't usually in much danger ever, so... And besides, in Tamers, the whole point of the last evolutions they have are fusing with the Digimon and fighting beside them.
Indeed.
Like, well, not beside, literally as part of them. And yeah. So... I don't know, I feel like you got a chance this time.
I mean...
Bubbles! Do I like Cross Wars? I do. I like the first 30-some episodes of Cross Wars, and then I'm okay with the rest of Cross Wars, and then Boy Hunters Who Leapt Through Time is terrible. Cross Wars.
Oh, that did like nothing.
Cross Wars was really good around the middle. He can take more damage than Kabuterimon can.
Jesus.
My favorite Transformations cartoon? Oh, Transformers. I don't know why I read that as Transformations. Prime. I'm with you, Tyler Stager. It's definitely a tie between Prime and Armada. I think Prime wins, but as far as anime Transformers go, Armada definitely.
I did it!
It had a lot of problems, a lot of narrative issues, and a lot of animation issues, and its 2 sequels are just terrible. But, Armada's solid.
Cormon's a max level. Alright. Can finally continue this gripping
please,
story.
Digimon. It's Lolomon, right? I've come to ask you something. Please be my singing teacher. I was so moved when I heard you singing. I just had to find out who it was. I have perfect pitch, and I've mastered several musical instruments, but I'm a terrible singer. Humble brag. Hashtag humble brag.
A little bit.
I've got a singing test coming up. I know I'm going to fail. So please, teach me how to sing like you.
Moved by my singing? Really? In that case, I'll be your teacher.
Are you sure?
No, I'm backing out. I was never any good at singing. Everyone made fun of me, so I hid away and sang where no one would hear me.
Why is this Digimon more inclined to help us after we stopped it from running away and beat the shit out of it?
Because of the second part of that sentence.
So fear.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, this is a lot less sweet than it sounds.
But because I never let anyone hear, I never had a chance to ask what people thought. I'm so happy you like my singing! If I was good as you say, I'll gladly teach you. Bubbles!
I know. That's it.
I just realized what I was doing.
No, dude!
Bubbles!
The bitch bone, Bubbles!
For real? Yay! Thank you, Lolomon! And thank you, too. My case is complete. I'll stay and talk with Lolomon some more. Lolomon will walk home with me, don't worry. Bye! I'm gonna ace my singing test!
La 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 la!
Let's get the fuck out of here. And save. I am incredibly paranoid about this now.
About saving? You've suffered a terrible fate.
Indeed, it's good to learn this lesson early. I usually save constantly, but for some reason I thought this game would be simpler. At least at the beginning. I don't remember the first one ramping up quite so quickly.
What do I like about Cross Wars? I like the Cross Wars doesn't focus on a single, I like that it focuses on a single general for the most part, and then has people with, like, varying motivations. It's not just a team of kids that you know are going to trade off episodes of having new evolutions. Where's Holy Shit, That's Your Voice, Princess? What? Okay. Fucking, I like that it's, the main Digimon has a very A very different, somewhat selfish goal as opposed to just following around the main, the kids being like, I am assigned to you, and I will do what you want me to do. Like, Shoutmon was very motivated and had, occasionally was at odds with Taiki because they weren't getting along about things. I like that the evolutions were ultimately unpredictable. You weren't just like, okay, and now this Digimon's gonna get champion level. It was,
We can make a Guillemon. Or a toy Agumon.
Or we could get the thing that will help us complete our roster.
Come on. Damn it. We need more ability.
Which means we have to de-digivolve and then digivolve up again.
Balls.
So you might want to digivolve Koromon up a level and then back 2 levels and then start him over. Why don't you make him a Guillemon just for fun? And then send him back to his lowest form. What do I think about Appley Monsters? I was watching a bunch of it. Carrie and I were watching Appley Monsters, and then we couldn't find any subs for like a 20-episode chunk, so we stopped.
Yeah, that sucks.
So no Fate Zero Bridge. I'm sort of triggered. Really, that shit. I think you could have done quite a few things different, but instead went Fate Stay Night. What? I might make a Zero Bridge in the future. I also like UBW more than Zero. The second half Crossroads Gumdramon? I don't really care for Gumdramon or anything else in Hunters. All the characters in those are super duper bland. So yeah, take him back to Bodemon. The best way to get ability up is to just go all the way back and then go forward.
How are you, Yokomon?
We need a Gundam abridged. So, advice, before saying you need a certain series abridged, go search for it on YouTube, because it probably exists.
Quite possibly.
I know there's probably... I actually know, I know a Gundam Wing abridged.
Well, this will get us a Lekmon. Go for a Lekmon.
I'd rather you didn't do Zero, Logan. Fucking... People are so weird. Oh, a Lekmon? Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna go the path of trying to get the Digimon from the game.
Yeah.
Then should we rename it Eric? Or...
I mean...
Like, how are we gonna roll this?
I mean, the Digimon in our campaign got named differently, so... Should we rename them?
Because then they could be an homage to the Tamers. Yeah, let's rename him Eric. Although I doubt he's gonna go to, like... Check what his evolutions possibilities are for me real quick. Okay, so up front, there's no possibility of him evolving into what Eric's Elecmon will evolve into.
Ah, damn.
I didn't think there would be, but I wanted to check, so we'll probably want to just make it something interesting.
He doesn't turn into Leomon. Of course, I guess that would be kind of a death sentence for him. That would be sad. We good here?
Yeah, it's always weird when people talk about, like, I wish you had done this instead of this Fate series, or I hope you'll do this, and it's like, or just... no matter which one I had chosen to do, people would want the other.
Oh, yeah.
There would be people who would want the other.
Absolutely.
Also, saying you don't want somebody to do, like somebody said they like rather I not do a Zero abridged series. It's probably not, they probably won't do it, however, whatever way you're thinking they'll do it in. What else are we looking at here? Cavitarimon he's gonna need to get to like up to around level 30 for any evolution. So,
sure.
Can he even get to level 30 right now?
How do we check for sure?
Hit triangle on him. Yeah, he can. Max level 37.
Cool. Alright. Then let's stick with that.
Yeah, people always have their preferences.
Yeah.
One of the weird things with being a content creator is understand that most people don't actually know what they want.
It's a fine line. Gotta listen to them a little bit, but also figure out what they're saying they want, but not actually saying.
I remember watching a video, I think it was by, Humber Guy or something. Someone I've been watching a lot lately, but whose name I can never remember. And he talked about how, like, there's what people like about what they watch that they take away and think is what makes them like it. And then there's what they actually like about things that are just hard to put into words.
Yeah.
Like, with Gurren Lagann, people, like, they try to be like, I like how like it's super high energy mecha battles and like the characters are so outgoing and inspiring. It's like what you actually like about it is that all these characters are like super motivated and that this world is interesting and that Kamina is fighting his own internal, like having this internal struggle between being a complete coward and trying to motivate Simone. Like it's the subtext you like, but it's a lot easier to tell people that you like the giant robot battles.
Or they might actually just like the giant robot battles.
Well, yes.
Everyone's different.
But lots of things have those.
Yes.
Like, there's people that don't like super mecha stuff that like Gurren Lagann that will say that that's what drew them to it, and they're like, I don't get why I like this, and I don't like other stuff. It's like, because that's not what you like. That's something that you tolerate for the stuff you do like. Or, you do maybe like it, but it's not the thing that you're here for.
Yeah.
Without you knowing it.
It's not the most compelling thing.
People gonna hate, even me, so I say fuck off and do what you want. Well, I'm not worried about people hating, I'm more worried about people that are constantly like, what's a good example? On Patreon recently, I announced that we're working on Apocrypha scripts, and someone was like, I wish you'd continue UBW before working on Apocrypha, to which I told them, UBW is not being interfered with by this. Like, we're not taking UBW production time and moving it to Apocrypha. They're like, I just wish you'd continue it. And I was like, we never said we were stopping. And then they eventually were just kind of like, I just don't want you to do Apocrypha. It's like, okay. Like,
it's not really your call.
Yeah, and also just don't watch it when it comes out if it's not something you want to see. It's like, it's not so much hating as much as people sometimes think content creators should fit a very specific schedule. Or do what they specifically want because they're there for a thing, and they tend to come to this conclusion that everything that is not what they're there for is getting in the way of what they're there for.
Yeah.
And that's just not how it is.
Not quite, yeah.
It's like, there are people that don't like that I host my D&D game every week, and I'm like, it's not getting in the way of producing things.
No,
like,
I mean, it's not like you'd be like working on the show using all of that time anyway.
Yeah. People that do annoy me are the people that come onto streams and whatnot, or they come posting comments of other things being like, get back to work, and it's like, does anybody come to your house, like when you finish your day job and go, hey, why aren't you spending all of your time at work? Like,
of course not.
Just because we're like work on creative content, it doesn't mean that we don't, stop at some point in the day.
Yeah. Everyone needs a break. We just tend to stream our breaks a lot. It's more efficient that way.
Get him! No, get him! I would have been so happy if Bodemon did it.
Oh, come on!
Oh, no, you fuck!
I blame this entirely on you, Bodemon.
Seeing as this can make you money, you can just tell them that you're working. Well, yeah, but, I mean, when they say it, they mean work on the things they want.
Yeah.
They don't mean go back to work. Like, they mean make the thing I want. What's your favorite character? My favorite character in Cross Wars is a 110% Beelzemon. Because he has a really cool arc. And he is a Beelzemon also. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm not like, I don't like stay up at night insecure about this stuff. Like, I'm not like, oh no, people don't want me to play Digimon or to do D&D. It's just, one of those things as a creator you have to ignore.
Absolutely.
But you can never totally ignore stuff.
No.
Because then you start to feel like you're putting up walls between you and your fan base, and that's not where you want to go.
Yeah, you're a happy medium. Where you're like, you listen to what they're saying and take it into account, think about it critically, and, come to your own conclusions.
Absolutely. You figure out what's important to you. And define your own priorities. I think any creative person's suicide would result from allowing their fans to determine their priorities. Because you're the one actually who knows how the work is done.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just going to tell you this whole conversation is basically just them being like, let's get along now. Okay.
Don't kidnap people and try to make them your friends.
I mean, you remember how most of the conversations in Cyber Sleuth went. Like, a lot of the missions tend to be, a Digimon's acting up. It doesn't understand basic human courtesy. You beat it up, and now it does, and everything's okay. Like,
clearly, violence was the answer the entire time.
And now he's upset because his girlfriend has a new friend, and I don't think that he should be allowed to see her, personally. He seems
seems like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I do not care for Royal Generation 3.
How hard is it for you to do the abridged series? I don't think there's really a difficulty level that can be associated with it. I think it's more of a time consumption thing.
Yeah. Like, some days it's more difficult than others, like, depending on what you're doing, but overall, like, as your skill goes up, it gets a lot easier.
But it is very all-encompassing.
Yeah.
It's never easy. Logan, I love the D&D games. Watching you do a Digimon scenario has me wondering how a Shin Megami Tensei type D&D would work, with players picking a starting demon that would be fused into new demons.
We talked about that like a year ago or something when we were playing Persona 5.
Yeah.
Like, if that would be like a fun thing.
Was that when I started talking about Fake Core and how it might be good for stuff like that, but that conversation never really went anywhere.
Yeah, we never really explored it beyond just, like, shooting the shit.
I really want to set up, like, something sort of neutral to play in Fake Core, to, like, have an experience with it that's not trying to emulate, like, an anime. Like, have an experience with it where it's, like, we're playing, like, a Swords and Sorcery-esque setting with Fate Core to see how it goes when we're not trying to integrate, like, fucking anime powers and whatnot. See how the game exists in a neutral setting, you know?
Yeah.
Because our experience with it so far is that scaling's tricky.
A little bit. Like, leveling things up seems like there would be, like, a pretty hard limit on that. But, like, yeah, if you were to set up a game where, like, you never needed to level up, you could probably come up with something kind of fun there.
Yeah. Did someone say Mega 10? Oh, Megami Tensei. Group on Facebook that does Persona RP. We're thinking of starting Persona 5 D&D. If you got somebody in the group that's competent at making homebrew stuff, then I would go for it. I mean, a lot of that stuff's trial and error.
Yeah.
I spent years making terrible systems, like terrible modules, until I sort of started to learn that the fallacy of big numbers equals anime betrayed me every time I tried to instigate it. The only place it's worked for me is like, servants should have high stats, but that's not a big numbers equals anime thing, that's a...
Whoa. Professional pride.
2 bits! Yo, I like your stuff, can't wait to see some of the party's Digimon evolution paths, says Caius.
Yeah.
Thanks, Caius.
Me too.
1131 with your 2 bits.
Yeah, I'm curious when each Digivolution's gonna come up in the story.
I was talking to Eric, and Eric said that one of his favorite parts of the game so far was the interactions I set up with the Fallen Royal Knights when they evolve. And I'm happy that those don't seem intrusive, is basically my opinion.
No, it's like you're giving each player like their own moment to kind of do some role-playing and making everything seem really important. It's cool. I enjoy it.
I need to not cross my arms, like, because I've got a lot of, like, body lock going on here. It's kind of, partially because I'm cold, and partially because, like, I'm talking about business stuff, and I'm like, It's like, because talking about it is always a little bit stressful, because I don't want to give off the impression that I think I know better than anybody, but I do know what's worked for me, and it's worked well, so there's, like, a fine line where I'm like, you can't tell anyone what to do, but I'm not going to pretend that I don't think I've figured some stuff out. And so I get stressed out trying to find the line, and I end up going into body lock.
Okay, explanation from the client.
This is going to become a thing, I think. I think as long as these lighters are near me, I'm just going to be lighting them on and off.
It's your new fidget spinner.
Oh, hot! Yes.
Far more deadly fidget spinner.
So, Izzy and I bought a packet of lighters, like, half a year ago. And I recently found them in the cushions.
It's a miracle. Such a windfall.
Since compared to the Tet versus DMing, what are your thoughts on power scaling on Digimon versus your tamers? Do you think it's where it needs to be, or will it need adjustment? Considering how many players have essentially been one-shot. I think that Digimon one-shotting the kids makes sense. They are monsters, and they are kids.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. Do you want to play for a sec?
Sure. I think it's a matter of, the kids will eventually figure out that they should not always have their be sticking their noses into Digimon affairs. The kids essentially, the way the system's set up is that the kids will act as backup clerics. Or as clerics for the Digimon. They weren't really meant to be on the front lines. The power scaling so far is what I expect it to be. The game's not really meant to run like your normal 4-person D&D game. Wait, so Logan is becoming Yamaki from Tamers? Yamaki? I don't recognize that name. Skills. Do I have anything that hits everybody? No. But they started better than Digimon, so you nerfed them in the second mission. That was actually a D-point regulation thing. It wasn't, oh fuck! Got an achievement for 999 damage! That wasn't me worrying about the power scaling. That was me trying to give them more HD in a limited source. And also, I also moved the Digimon's health around a little bit when I did that. There's a bunch of different reasons. Isn't he the guy who runs Hypnos? Oh, fucking... dude that looks like grown-up TK. Yeah, Tamers is where I'm fuzziest on names. Do I like Doki Doki Literature Club? Yes, though I'm not obsessed with it like a lot of people are. Will someone pull off a Frontier and turn into a Digimon? No, they won't. Yes, I moved them all from D6s to D4s, and, changed some things. I gave them... yeah, basically that was it. Andrew, when somebody acknowledges that you've said something the once, you do not need to keep saying it. We understand that you think that we should have a virus type in our team. However, we currently have a Digimon that is a free type. Could, in theory, become a virus type. It won't, because it's going to be Hackmon. But if we get a virus type, we will get a virus type. No, I cannot see why that Caramon would Digivolve or Warp Digivolve. People see it. There's a small packet of our D&D, our Digimon D&D viewers that seem to think that the Digimon are just going to suddenly be getting up to Mega, or that other people's, like, antagonistic Digimon are going to suddenly start Digivolving up really high. Like, the game's not going to scale that fast. Like, in 5 sessions from now, you're not going to be, like, seeing ultimate level Digimon from the players. I intend to let them, like, all hit champion and then stay at that level for quite a long time. Yes, I do know about Tyrant Kabuterimon.
What kind of Kabuterimon?
A mega Digimon called Tyrant Kabuterimon, which is, like, it's... Remember I told you once that Digimon, the reference book, had a habit of being, like, this evil Digimon is the most powerful of evil Digimon.
Oh, yeah?
Tyrant Kabuterimon's kind of the latest in one of those things where it's like, this is the most powerful of insect Digimon. It's like the third thing with that description. But it's a new, antagonistic-looking version of Kabuterimon.
That sounds cool. Yeah, it sounds like they really need to stop using that descriptor so flagrantly.
Raymond's dad is what scares me. Oh, you guys shouldn't be scared of Raymond's dad.
So we should be terrified of him, is what you're saying.
You know, if you guys had gone to his house, you would know who Raymond's dad is, and any thoughts that he's an antagonist would just fucking instantly dissolve.
It's clearly his dad's the antagonist.
No, oh my god.
I got it, okay.
I think I've told Aaron and Carrie who Raymond is.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
That's what you just want us to believe.
Oh my god. Can we expect Dark Digivolutions from one of the pro tags? I don't know.
That would be kind of cool.
Your Digimon going out of control and killing itself?
Oh,
Yeah,
not the second part, no.
Like, Dark Digivolution is like when Greymon became Skull Greymon.
Oh, I know. But I mean, he got better.
He almost used so much energy, he died.
But he got better.
He went on a rampage and then tired himself out so much that he reverted back to Koromon for the first time in, like, forever. I think that was actually the first time he went all the way back to Koromon.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, I think about it.
Who we're supposed to talk to?
Have I thought of using one of the 7 deadly Digimon? You mean the Demon Lord Digimon? Kind of early in the campaign to be assuming what Mega level Digimon I'm thinking about doing stuff with, don't you think?
Maybe.
I'm also not going to, like, openly reveal any of that stuff.
Or would you?
No.
Okay.
See, there's fucking... Where is the Abridged series stuff? You will find that it has been uploaded in video format to the channel for your viewing. If you refer to the content that has not yet been released, it is not yet released. Sir. I love this tankard.
It is pretty nice. Where am I supposed to go to talk to him?
No.
This game really needs a better quest log.
Ah.
Get explanation from the point. Yeah. And under Calvin, too.
Lucimon is technically a rookie, but no one would mention him in the same category as rookies. He can take on megas.
It's like he's a rookie in terms of age, not power.
Would I pull a Crosswords where all the previous season leaders make a cameo in your campaign? No. Our Digimon game is in no way in any continuity related to any canon Digimon material. That voice sounded familiar. Not Sasaki, not Asuna, not Kirito. What? What have I done?
What?
What have I done?
I don't know.
Where's Carrie? She's in Scotland, you see.
For now.
Oh, yes. I guess I wasn't told to pass on this message, but I will. Apparently you've played Dragon Ball Fighter Z?
Well, I haven't played it. I was just in a stream where Grim was playing it.
Apparently. Because I bought it, because Carrie told me to buy it so that we could play when she gets back. Apparently you're no longer invited.
What?
Because you know it now.
Well, I mean, know it how?
I'm just the messenger.
That doesn't seem very fair, chat.
No, it's not the chat that said it.
Oh. Oh, Carrie said it?
Yes, this is in his Carrie's stream, so.
Oh. Is Carrie in chat?
No, this is
okay.
something we talked about the other night.
Oh, okay.
Apparently she wants, like, no elements regarding people that know anything about it.
Well, that's not fair. I didn't know any of that. Just got invited.
Yeah. Maybe next time you'll think before you spend time with your friends.
I can't read the future.
Maybe next time you'll think before you spend time with your friends. What have you learned?
Never spend time with friends without your permission?
There you go.
Okay, that seems fair.
Not my permission. Carrie's permission.
Alright. That seems fair.
Oh, you're going down here now.
Yeah, they wanted me to go to
Save before you talk to that wall.
Gotcha. Evil wall.
Because you remember how you hack those in the previous game? You can fight them in this game.
You fight the walls?
You can either hack them or fight them.
How? I must know.
Have the players found out about their... What are my thoughts on Lilithmon? Okay, I am no longer answering questions that start with "What are your thoughts on?" and then do not contain a subject of thought. Because my thoughts on Lilithmon are Lilithmon exists. She's a Demon Lord Digimon.
Seems very strong.
Just keep hitting it. Just keep using your best attacks. Although I was better prepared than you currently are.
Maybe I should just try and hack it.
Because it'll count down and it'll use its ability, but like what's that, 20%? It will take 5 more turns for it to do whatever it's going to do, which Aaron and I found underwhelming, but we were also stronger than you, so maybe it won't be as underwhelming.
I guess we'll find out.
What are my thoughts on my thoughts? That's like...
What made you actually, Satan?
Oh? I think it was a follower. You can do this. Just keep hitting him. Hey look, that Elecmon hits things.
It's unheard of.
Why didn't we rename it Eric?
Oh, I guess I didn't know how to do that. I'll do that after this battle.
Do you know how to?
I'm sure I can find it.
You just go to like Digimon settings to them and then scroll till you highlight their name. If I had to pick 2 of the Dark Masters and the rest to fight with, which ones would I pick? If we're talking about the ones from Adventure, then I'd pick Piedmon and Mugen Draymon, because Mugen Draymon is, like, within that continuity, supposed to be the most powerful thing ever, and Piedmon can do his whole, I cover you in a sheet and you're a keychain thing, which makes them both instantly more powerful than the others.
A little bit.
I mean, Puppetmon / Pinocchimon got taken out because Metal Gurumon breathed ice on him.
I always did like Puppetmon, just like in terms of design, though.
Yeah, he's cool. Have I seen Fate Extra Encore? I have it downloaded, but I haven't watched it, and I don't know why I haven't watched it yet, because I have it downloaded and it's Fate. I need to watch it.
Right, that was underwhelming.
Yeah, it didn't... yeah. Which design for Olympus 12 do I enjoy the most? I'm tempted to say Venusmon, just because she's hot, and I'm defaulting to something that not academic, because I have no strong opinions about any of them. What are my thoughts on a random topic of my choosing?
My God.
I don't know. Is he in person whose name you're not aware of? It's Logan. You're now aware of it. Who was your first fictional crushes? I'm ashamed to say it was actually Kari from Digimon when I was very tiny.
I would say Winry from Full Metal Alchemist.
You picked better than I did. Kari is a basic ass bitch.
Yeah.
She is boring.
She's just the good girl.
After working extensively with Digimon, I've realized that Kari does not have a personality.
Oh, that's too bad for her.
She feels bad for people, and that's her character.
Yeah, need a little bit more than that to be a compelling protagonist.
Teen Kari, and I was like, I'm talking like, it's him! If you get that purple, if you get purple guy, then you can get Karamons.
Dracmon is adorable.
Yes.
I'ma kill it.
I mean, you're gonna kill all of them.
Yeah. But how brutally and in which order? These are the questions.
But yeah, my crush on Teen Kari happened back when, like, Digimon Adventure 02 was first airing in America, so that was, like, a long time ago. That was before some of you may have been born in chat.
It's so weird to think about that sometimes.
Neither did Teen Takaru. TK has more personality than Kari does. And it's not even just teen. Kari at any age had very little personality. You're about my age, Logan? Well, then what I said doesn't apply to you, Sebastian. Also, how do you claim to know my age? You don't know what age I am. I'm 46!
I feel like we've said our ages like a couple
46.
times.
Kari has more incest innuendos? You mean that completely faked article about how the art director for that episode was trying to push this this false romance between Tai and Kari. You know, that's been debunked as fake, right?
Thank goodness. I had not heard about that.
Well, now you've heard about it, and you've heard that it's not real.
Good.
Basically, do you know the episode of Digimon Adventure where Tai comes back to the human world without everyone else, spends like a day around, and then he spends time with Kari, and then he and Koromon return to the digital world and start looking for everybody?
I think so, yeah.
And during that episode, they had a different art director in, same art director that did the movies, and he was allowed some freedom with plot, and the characters acted different than they normally would there. And a fake article was made that basically was supposedly him being like, I was pushing this incestuous relationship where what this actually was Kari, who represents a Japanese wife, asking her husband, Tai in this case, to not leave with a more attractive mate, which was what Koromon was supposed to represent, and...
Don't leave me for this blob.
It represented
bubblegum goo.
It represented cheating and whatnot, but it's like, and they were trying to push this idea that Kari and Tai had a weirdly incestuous relationship, but it's been completely debunked.
Thank God. That's disgusting. Oh.
But it's probably like 24. I'm 26.
I'm 28.
Yes, he's older than me.
I'm an old man.
Despite the fact that he frequently plays characters that grow up into me. Someone wants to know if you'll buy SAO Fatal Bullet when it comes out.
I have already pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
Because... give the people what they want, I guess. Should be interesting.
Davis is great. Davis is okay. Davis has a personality, but not a lot going on in that personality. He's very...
enthusiastic?
Yeah, he's made of enthusiasm. The Adventure kids are definitely a lot more interesting than the O2 kids. Like, not to say they're bad characters, but the O2 kids didn't really go through a whole lot of change until really late in the series. You should level up Bodemon.
Yes, max level. Need to find it.
Logan, I think fanfiction writers will argue about that Tai Kari thing. That's fine. They're wrong. They can believe they're not, but they're wrong.
It's fanfiction after all.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell them what they write, but they are incorrect. Oh yes, except Ken. Ken is the best thing to come out of O2. Ken is a great character.
Is there gonna be a phone around here? Frightened Airdrome.
No one's worse than Tagaru? I agree. Tagaru is pretty terrible. He's like Davis, but much more colorful in a bad way.
Tagaru,
He's the second protagonist of Cross Wars when it became Cross Wars. The boy hunters who leapt through time. Tagaru was the new protagonist who, he was bad.
Gotcha.
He was just nothing but, ooh, Digimon are cool. I love Digimon. He's probably how Toei thinks their fans act.
How dare you like things?
Well, more like, ooh, I'll eat everything up no matter what happens. Rah. Even though everything's terrible, I'm happy.
Yeah, it does sound a bit two-dimensional.
And then they built him up as if he was the greatest tamer in every season by having every protagonist from every single season of Digimon give their power to him as the one true tamer who deserved to wield a weapon that could only be powered by the protagonists of all the series.
God, that sounds like fanfiction.
As if they're... Doesn't it, though? That's what I've been saying forever! Like, the last few episodes of goddamn Cross Wars Boy Hunters Who Leapt Through Time, hate that name, it feels like fanfiction. It feels like very... And then Tai and Marcus, and Takato, and Takuya, and fucking... Did I say Marcus already?
Yeah.
Well, all 5 of the previous protagonists all show up. They all evolve up to their main forms, and then they give their power to Takeru, who wields them in a staff claw weapon thing. The only cool thing about Takeru is his evolution theme is cool.
Yeah.
And even then, it's not Braveheart cool. It's just fun to listen to cool.
Yeah, I never got far enough into Cross Wars to see any of that.
We're talking like episode 51 plus.
Yeah, no wonder. I think I watched like episode 2.
Hunters took the amazing between-season crossovers that every fan wanted and delivered a completely underwhelming version of it. I would argue that they took the idea of a multi-season crossover with all the protagonists of every Digimon show, and it's not that they did it badly, it's that they did it exactly the way it would happen, and that people think that sounds like a good idea on paper, but ultimately it's convoluted fan service. Gabumon!
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 But ultimately, a crossover like that would only exist for fan service sake. There's no... I can't imagine a story where the natural conclusion you arrive at is all the seasons of Digimon intersecting like that. Like,
yeah.
There's hoops you have to jump through to get to that point, and it becomes rather obvious that you've jumped through them.
Yeah.
Do I like that Shoutmon is in Hacker's memory? I liked that Shoutmon was in Cyber Sleuth.
He was? I don't think I ever ran into him.
Yeah,
That's
he
cool.
was.
We should try and get him.
Logan, can we argue that Marcus looked really short compared to the other Digidestined? Instead, can we argue about the fact that Omegamon, for some reason, was like a tenth of the size he should have been in fucking Boy Hunters? Basically, he stood like twice as tall as a person. As opposed to being, you know, the Gundam that he was.
Yeah, he was like several stories tall. Okay, so there's no phone anywhere near here. Should I just fight him?
Sure.
God damn it!
The boys who jumped through logic hoops. I appreciate that.
I'm sorry, Bukamon.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Yeah. Play for me.
Lalaman. Obamon's like my nemesis now. Just keep getting in my way and you won't die easily. Oh, I can make a Bukamon now. Sweet. Okay. Wow, your face is haunting. Who are you? Don't come any closer. You won't hurt me? Liar! I don't trust anyone! You just lock me in a tiny cage. That man cut lots of us, Eldramon, and crammed us all into tiny cages. No matter how many times we pleaded with him to let us out, he just ignored us.
A little note.
Yes?
Can't be up super late tonight. So we probably have to call a stream a bit earlier than usual because I've got to be up really early to start recording with people tomorrow.
That's okay.
I just remembered that.
No problem. When do you want to call it?
Says it's 8:30 now. Let's keep going and then get a feeling for how much longer we want to go. By 10, definitely. Maybe by 9:30.
All right.
Gives us another hour.
Whatever you feel comfortable with should be cool with me.
Just realized I've got to get up at like 9 for one of the recording sessions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting up unexpectedly early is never fun.
Digimon size is subjective to the Digimon. The Agumon time met as a kid could eat him in one gulp. That's also, like... That initial movie was kind of out of canon with the rest of Digimon. Yes, it is, and yeah, I know it is the problem of it is the same Omegamon. And also, yes, Digimon size is typically subjective, but Omegamon has consistently been shown to be massive out... Actually, that's not true. Technically, the Cyber Sleuth games show him as being smaller, but they also go out of their way to never really show him in CGI in the, like, cutscenes directly beside a human.
Subjective?
Yeah, oh, well, between different series, Digimon are different sizes.
I think that'd be more just, like, variable?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean... I think it gets the same point across either way.
Think so? Just trying to remember what the actual definition of subjective is. It's gonna bug me.
Up to interpretation?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's up to the interpretation of the series creator. But
yeah, in that
you
sense,
get what we mean. You get what we mean, though.
Gotcha.
Though it's like if somebody suddenly made an Agumon the size of a skyscraper, like people wouldn't be like, well, that's fair because it's subjective. People would be like, that's not correct.
Yeah, I feel like the size of something isn't up to interpretation.
The first
Seems
movie,
kind of insane.
yes, Tyler, the first movie was a pilot that was basically made, it was supposed to be standalone. They didn't actually have a rest of the series in mind when they made it. They made it and then, basically as a promotional piece, and then the person that directed it and whatnot was approached to make a full series out of it. Maybe our boils down to Kid from the Future looks like Badass Savers. Badass Saving Frieza, he's also born Vegeta's kid in the first. Yeah. Have you ever had a friend who's like, give the 90s CGI some slack? I actually still think that, like, especially in the Blu-ray cuts of like old Digimon stuff, I think the CGI for the evolutions still looks good. And I'm not typically very strongly influenced by nostalgia. And it doesn't look amazing, but I think it's cartoonish enough that it still looks okay. Particularly on, like, the Warp Digivolution stuff. I still think that looks cool.
Yeah.
It does look like Play-Doh, though, on Blu-ray. It does vaguely look like Play-Doh.
That is unfortunate.
It's not a bad thing, but it is very, once you look at it for long, I feel like it does kind of look like these are blobs of plasticine.
That's early CGI for you. Looks pretty nice at the time, though.
Yep.
So apparently they're gonna get bigger cages.
Yes. So the Digimon could be more comfortable in captivity. Because that's what the slaves wanted. They
Yeah.
wanted looser manacles that not would fall off, but were just, you know, not as tight-fitting.
Just a little more comfortable.
My favorite Omegamon form? I mean, it's probably Ultra S. Might be defeat mode. It's hard to say. Classic Omegamon is really cool, though. Easy to not appreciate, given that there's a bunch of different Omegamon forms. There's a version of Omegamon that was made called Omegamon Reboot. It was made specifically to sell build kits of it. It doesn't exist in any of the anime, and it has a really cool design, but it legitimately only exists to sell build kits, which I recently bought and I made. But what are our favorite Power Rangers seasons?
Power Ranger seasons?
Yes.
I don't know if I was really, like, super aware of them being different seasons when I was watching it back in the day. Like, there were so many of them. She's like, oh, okay, apparently the Power Rangers are going to space now, and now they're ninjas and also pirates. I didn't really question how weird that was when I was a kid. That.
I like Dino Thunder.
Yeah.
Dino Thunder was one of the later ones. The Green Ranger came back as the Black Ranger and acted as a mentor for the group, and they used dinosaurs again. And I remember I like it because it gives me the nostalgia of original Power Rangers, but is not as hammy.
The only one that I can, like, clearly remember besides, like, the first season is the one where they were ninjas and their master was a guinea pig.
That was one of the weird ones.
Yeah.
That was one of the ones where they kept a lot of things from the Japanese version, and because of it, it felt very strange.
I'm kind of okay with it, though. I just thought it was goofy and fun when I was a kid.
Yeah, I think Power Rangers is at its best sometimes when it's weird. Like, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. But, the pirate one in Japanese, I can't remember what it's called. Someone in the chat, what's the pirate one called in Japanese? The one where they use the powers of previous Rangers. It's not.
So they use
Gokaiger?
pirated powers.
I was thinking it was Gokaiger, but that felt weird to me. Gokaiger. I liked it again because it used nostalgia well. When nostalgia's used well, it's... I wonder if that thing down there is a Numamon. What is that? Second from the bottom. What do you think that is? Do you think that's like a black Garurumon?
I mean, he does kind of have a similar silhouette to Garurumon. If Garurumon wasn't there, I would guess it was Garurumon, but maybe it's black Garurumon?
Idea. What if we try to get it, and if it's black Garurumon, we have it fill in for the page slot? Also to sate our curiosity.
Maybe. We'd have to get him to level 15.
Well, that'll happen whether we like it or not. Bodemon, though.
Yes.
So, up to Koromon.
Oh, Wanyamon's adorable.
But doesn't become anything super useful to us.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
And then, yeah, now we just gotta get him up a bunch of levels. See, there's Shoutmon at the bottom.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. Ability 20. Mine or higher.
What is his ability right now? 7. So, once again, we get him to the point where he can evolve up into the next highest level. We evolve him, and then we put him all the way back to Bodemon. This is going to be a back and forth issue for a while. Getting ability up is...
pain in the ass.
Yeah. So you want a Cherrymon? Max HP 800. What's his current HP? 540. He might be another one where you have to... we level him up a bit and then go back a bit and then forward.
Possibly.
But
guess we'll find out.
We'll figure out what happens. I think that if we don't want to turn Eric into Paige, we should go down the Leomon route, because that's probably the closest thing. It's like the traditional Ekmon route,
yeah.
Since we can't do the one that we'll be doing in the D&D game.
What can we get here that would help us? Do you want to get a Sumamon?
Monica's obscuring the screen. What do you mean? Yes, we do. Absolutely, we want Sumamon.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because then if we evolve into Karamon, we can do the thing where we auto-trigger encounters, which is good for leveling.
Bep. Okay. Make sure to save.
Well, yeah, I know, Crowwind. That's why I'm not saying that we should, de-level him immediately.
I'm an amateur hacker.
Nice. Here you go. Welcome to talking to yourself.
What? You need something? I don't think it'd go over well if I said I just came by for no reason. Better come up with something. So who taught you to hack? Do you know Mariyoshi? I'm curious. What does hoodie mean?
I was surprised by this, actually.
Well, that came out of nowhere. Not that it's a problem. I guess you're a part of the team now, so you should at least know what the name means.
It's not the coats, apparently.
That sounds like a lie. It's Chinese for butterfly. Like the butterfly on our hoodies.
It all fits together.
There's this story I like called The Butterfly Dream. Do you know it? No. There's this man who falls asleep one night and dreams he's a butterfly flitting through the sky.
Said people pronounce my name as Login. Who the fuck pronounces Logan that way? No, people write it as Login, because by internet logic, if a thing annoys me, it must be funny. Oh, that hurt.
Ouch.
Burned myself a little.
We treat cyberspace as this extension of reality in our day-to-day life. We don't even know which is the real reality anymore. Some people are just ordinary people in the real world, but in cyberspace, they're special. Or sometimes it's the reverse, just like hackers. Which side do you think is more real for them? This world? Eden? Both, maybe? This place is a kind of frontier for people like that, who dwell in the middle. And we, so to speak, are butterflies, flitting back and forth between the two worlds. So that's what gave me the name. Curiosity satisfied now? Try going and doing some cases or something. Although, wait, Ryuji might send word soon.
We did all the cases, right?
Yeah.
Then, yes, he's gonna contact us.
Boop. Look, he's here.
Oh, fuck. Oh, you got Toots there, too? Perfect, stay right there. A new case just came in. We got our next case from Zaxxon. It's an account raider named... Erica, what is it?
It's Erica? My God.
That's the Wormmon. Fucking, who was the Wormmon last time?
I think it was you. You were just imitating Wormmon.
All right. I'm Wormmon. Nice to meet you.
He's my Digimon. I picked him up.
And here I thought you weren't the least bit interested in Digimon. Why the change of heart?
Things happened.
Erica and Toots saved me when I was all lost on my own. Erica said I could stay with her until I figure out my way back to the digital world.
Digital world? What's that? Some kind of area?
It's this guy's home. He says it's another world that all Digimon are from.
Say what? Is he for real? What a weird Digimon you've got there.
But it's true.
It sure talks a lot. Is this your doing?
Nope. He's been like that since I found him.
Well, as long as you took good care of it. Back to the job. We're going after the mastermind behind the recent account raiding.
Good.
That's you.
Bad.
We got some intel from Zaxxon. Seems there's some nasty characters using hackers like Shiga to round up accounts. In other words, we'll have to take him out if we're gonna stop the account raiding. We stole the device info when we checked out Shiga's Digivice. The transmission log between Shiga and the mastermind is encrypted. We couldn't get any specifics, but we did get a name. The name of the mastermind is... Mephistopheles!
My God. That's so evil.
Mephisto? That's a weird name.
It's an alias. If you ask me, you're the one with the weird name.
Mine's not weird, and if it is, then Erica's a weird name too.
I will fight you, tiny creature.
Come at me, Scrublord, I'm worm-ripped.
I will fuck you up.
First, we have to find a way to get in contact with this Mephisto. I need you two to scrounge up info on our target. Chitose, you do it here in the real world. Erica, on the net.
Got it.
Aye, aye, Captain. You and I will log in and make direct contact with hacker teams that may have a connection to him. You're our new whack. If you find out where he is, you blitz him right then and there.
Using a lot of strange buzzwords that I'm not entirely
Then you
familiar
smack him. You'd better be ready.
with. Okay.
And once you've blitzed him, make sure that you sever your connection. Just like unnecessary infinite.
That's so cool, I think. Maybe. Not. Blitz
So
really isn't a cool word.
That's so cute.
Okay, Black Silver, with their base in the Eden Forum, and Nakano Stripes, who hang out in Kowloon. I don't care which one you go after first, just go to the site and get some info.
Okay.
Hoodie's a reference to the original Japanese opening of the first season of Digimon, which is named Butterfly. I don't feel like it is. I think that the fact that it translates to Butterfly is not a reference to the song from Adventure.
Could. I mean, it could be multiple things.
That feels like a... Occam's Razor doesn't care for that. That's like a long way to go.
Maybe.
This meeting was
Digidestined. The Digimon board in Eden versus the digital world? Like to think about their existence? Is that how it works? I don't remember very strongly. Like, if, Are there Digimon that are just born in Eden?
I mean, I guess we create some in Eden.
Oh, yeah. You can go to the hacker form and to Under Kowloon. Spoiler, you'll have to do both.
Let's go to the hacker form first. Smaller.
Lazy Morg's got to go grab their cat. Goodbye. Good luck with your cat grabbing.
Oh no.
Oh, right, this place.
If I kick the bucket while in cyberspace, people might realize I'm an old woman.
Oh no?
I want them to think I'm an old man. What am I saying? I can't die yet. No way.
Okay, that was
Talk to him again.
valuable info.
Stuff.
Oh, he's just talking to that guy. He's threatening him. Oh, he's not gonna do it? Okay. I'll go over and talk to the other old man then. I guess he doesn't do the thing I thought he did.
Don't think you can make fun of me just because I'm an old man. At least I'm not an old woman. Age is no meaning in cyberspace. I really enjoyed the hacker events. That really bounced.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the hacker events.
That seemed wrong somehow. Like physics just disconnected for a second.
I threw the lighter at the ground and it bounced way too high. Where'd it go?
Fucking weird.
That was...
Like over...
That's here, I got it.
Oh, okay.
That was odd.
There's a coin down there.
There.
Oh, we're fighting it. Okay.
I'll get you, sonny.
Okay, no, Grandpa.
Now I'll show you who uses the Digimans.
Grandpa, have you had your medicine?
Digimans, digital monsters, Digimons will kill you.
I feel like that's not the song, and that's never been the song. Yeah.
You murdered him.
You challenged me to a fight. What did you think this was?
He had my medication.
Why did you give him the medication?
I didn't have to carry it.
But it's not even that heavy. You don't get buckets. Grandpa, come. Okay, they're max level. Excellent. Brap. To Under Kowloon.
To Under Kowloon.
Did I have to go to Under Kowloon level 1 or 2?
Nope, you can go straight there, I think.
I should probably hit the Digirad.
Did Digivolve them up?
Or down. Depending.
Yeah, we'll probably want to put Koromon. Should probably, if we can, evolve him up to the next level. And then let him train there for a while and then bring him down. Depending on what level he is now. 5? He can't even. So we'll level him up a bunch more before we do. Sumamon, though. I thought he was max level.
I thought he was 2.
Triangle?
Hmm.
9's max level.
Hmm.
Hey Eric, how you doing?
How you doing?
Level 15. What can you become, Eric? Can you become Leomon yet? Nope.
It's the only one he can't become.
What does he need to be Leomon?
16.
And attack 55. What's his attack now? I feel like he might be able to get that. Because they typically get like 1 point per level, so he might be able to get that if we let him get up to like 25.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Let's just keep leveling Eric.
Alright.
I think.
So we're not gonna level up anybody, or?
I don't think we really can we?
Max level. What's max? Oh, okay, so yeah, he's got a pretty big max level.
Kabuterimon definitely can't. He won't be able to for like another 15 levels.
Yeah.
Love how he like go into him again. Like just the way he shakes his mouth back and forth.
Yeah.
It's like he's stretching out his jaw.
Like it's sore. Did you convert?
Those two are max. Might as well get them. No point in holding them in there.
True.
I did it.
Well done.
I threw it and I kicked it, and that's where it ended up.
That was the goal, I assume.
Yes.
It sounds like that was the goal.
That was the goal.
Do we want to take any of these guys with us?
We could just put them on the farm. Because the more we have in our inventory, the more the experience is spread out, I think.
Erica just told me. Stores exist.
Alright. You put them in the farm by moving them in the other menu. So you like click them and then you drag them over to Farm Island 1.
Do I need to do anything? Or just leave them there for now?
I think for now they're fine on their own. It's not really. You don't have any items to put there to make them grow faster. You don't really have any other islands. Why am I tired?
Sleepy.
I kind of want to go. It's 9. We can't go back to Subway.
Is it closed at 9? Or?
Yeah.
Sure, there are other places to get food.
Yeah. Still kind of hungry. Goodbye, Lucas.
Oh, we're fighting. Oh, Wanyamon, I don't want to kill you.
Well, he does. There, it just got.
Jesus, Cyberdramon. we were gonna chalk this out. Come on. Oh god, it's like a little ball of kitten. Now it's a dead ball of kitten. I don't feel good about this.
It's okay. It does.
Eh.
Actually, I think you're about to fight a whole bunch of people, which means they're probably all going to level up pretty quickly.
Nice. I'm gonna save.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Though most of them are pretty weak Digimon, from what I remember. Maybe we'll stop after you're done this investigation.
Sure. I'm cool with that.
Wrong with Canada's time zones? Well, there's like 10 of them, so there's a wide variety of time zones you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Since Canada horizontally constitutes about half of the world map.
Hey everyone.
It's me.
Crowd.
What's up, me? Is it a tough crowd? You doing some stand-up, me? And you told a joke and everyone's like, nah. And I'm like, what? But it's character humor. You have to have been there.
Now Supermon's max level.
Okay, you might. Well, there's a thing right back there. You might as well.
Yeah. We are right here. Just make it quick.
Everything goes wrong with Canada to the US. Fucking Canada's fine. Everybody living in every country. I think that's Black Agumon, by the way.
Yeah, because I mean, if it was regular Agumon, we'd see him, right?
Ooh, which means Raymond. I mean...
But I mean, how many... Do we have 6 players in this game?
You can have up to like 10 people in your party. 3 main ones, and I think there's 10 slots. We can definitely fit everybody.
Okay. Then just give it a shot.
Yeah, if we're gonna go let's do this party thing.
If the opportunity is there.
Unless it's just Agumon. I'm pretty sure it's not just Agumon.
It's Black Agumon!
Yeah!
Blagumon!
Agumon Bluk.
Bluk.
We need to rename him.
Yes.
Now remember, it's not spelled Raymond, it's spelled Raimon. He's
Right.
French.
Rayman.
R-A-I-M-O-N. I guess we're just not having the party then. I mean, sure, go for the obvious joke if you want to. I'll sit here and pretend I'm not affected by it, and we all know I will be.
Fine, Raimol.
Actually, I think it has 2 N's now that I think about it. I may have forgotten how to spell his name properly, but it's not Raymond is the point.
Okay, we believe you.
You know what? Call it Raymond. Raymond Patelier.
Like the spelling or
I think there's another N.
like that? That looks wrong.
It does, but it's a French name, and it's a weird French name. You know what? Leave it Rymon for now, and I'll double check it afterwards.
Rymon. Bruh.
Alright. Did anybody else hit max?
I don't believe so, but...
But yeah! Nope. He'll need like another 10 levels.
Yeah. We need 20 ability.
Yeah. Which we won't get while he's still Koromon.
So just leave him as is and keep him leveling?
Yeah, we'll get him to max, level him up to the next thing, level that a bunch, then level him back to the beginning and go again. Because they gain ability by leveling up and de-leveling.
Yes.
Now we have a Black Agumon. Yay. Which we could switch out with Koromon for the front line if you wanted to.
True. There actually be probably.
Well, you don't have to do it from there. You can do it from here.
Oh.
Go Digimon, organize, and then click him and then switch him over. There you go. He'll get the same amount of experience, he's just on the front line.
Perfect.
Canada literally smells like maple syrup. No.
That's not been my experience.
That's not. It would be weird. Nice, I think, but weird.
I think we'd get sick of it. You'd kind of get a bit saccharine.
Yeah. Get her.
Ah! Why are we fighting everyone? I forgot.
Aw. We're getting so many Wanyamon scan points.
And they're just not good for anything? Shit.
And Commandermon's dead.
No. It's not Commandromon, though.
I mean, Cyberdramon. My brain is turning off.
You need food.
Boot, yeah!
Blah! Yeah, that was necessary. Why didn't you just attack
You
him?
played well.
Rap.
Everyone in my area said that it did when the plastic stuff was first rolled out. No, they didn't. You know, maple syrup, as I get older, I understand less and less why it's distinctly a Canadian thing. I understand, I guess we have a lot of maple trees.
Yeah.
But, like, beyond that, like, everybody loves maple syrup. I don't think we Canadians love it particularly more than anybody else.
I think we just produce a lot of it.
Yeah, it just seems like we've culturally latched onto it and convinced people that it's super associated with us. For marketing purposes.
Maybe it's just, you know, people outside of Canada made up that stereotype and we're like, hell yeah, laughing at the funny joke, we're in on it too. We
can come here and buy some genuine maple syrup. How about a little bit?
We can take a joke, buy our things.
Are you about to murder Gabumon? Think about what you're doing.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
At least it's dead and will be done by a friend. Black Agumon.
No! It wasn't Black Gabumon. It wasn't. Not all Gabumon are the same. How dare you? Oh, that's insulting. You've insulted Black Agumon and Black Gabumon.
Well, they're dead.
No, Black Gabumon's still out there because you killed a Gabumon. He's not dead. You continue to be insensitive.
I'm sorry, I don't care. Fandom!
Aw. It's
dead. That's so sad!
Fandom!
Cyberdramon, why do you need to kill everything I love? Fucking vicious attack. Lizard.
Black Gabumon lives matter.
Yes, they do.
Hashtag not all Black Gabumon. Hashtag just most Black Gabumon.
I feel like that would be a way less effective slogan.
But we wrongly call it bacon? What? Oh, you're referring to Canadian bacon? Nobody here calls it that.
Yeah, that's a weird thing.
That's something the rest of the world says that we don't say.
Yeah, I've never heard anyone in Canada call anything Canadian bacon.
We call it ham. Because that's what it is.
Because we're not savages.
Canadian bacon is back bacon in Canada? No, it's not. Like, once again, we don't...
There he is! Oh no. No, no, no. What? Okay. At least it was the Guilmon, which hurts slightly less.
Hey, it's me. Hey, I'll come to your side. Don't worry about it. I don't even like this chick. No, Electmon, don't do it! Oh, you suck.
I thought you were friends.
Oh, well, you're kind of a bitch, huh? Don't do it, Cafeteria! Ah!
Just impales him on his horn.
I'll see you in hell.
Okay, that's fine.
You two seem uncultured about Canadian terms. Allow me to educate you on how Canadians talk, yeah? We are Canadian. You need to use a different sound for Black Gabumon? No, I don't. I'm voicing him the way he's voiced in our game. Andrew, are you trying to get me to be fucking racist when I voice Black Gabumon? He's not gonna sound like a black dude. Black Gabumon's wife is now crying herself to sleep. It's also a Black Gabumon.
Not even a different voice for the female.
No, they're all Gabumon.
Oh, so they are all the same.
They sound the same. They're different inside.
Sure they are.
He did sound meaner. You know what, Andrew? I'm not talking to you anymore. I don't care for your interactions with me.
Just don't engage.
Don't let it overwhelm you. Know for a fact that string pulls contact with hackers during the trip. Must be able to contact them directly. Shoot them in the head. Take the shot.
Take the shot.
Yo, how's it going?
Checked out both teams. They're both dead ends.
Oh, then have I got some news for you. The hacker team's Steam dealers have been gaining an unusual amount of influence lately. Rumor among freelance hackers is that they found themselves a nice cash cow of a client. Where did I find info like this, you ask? Hey man, I told you this sort of thing's my specialty. I've got eyes and ears everywhere. It's a medical condition. Don't you forget it.
It's a nightmarish existence I lead.
Steam dealers. Those guys, huh? I hear they're about to have a summer sale. I wouldn't say I know them. They tend to stand out, so I've heard the name before. Erica, do you know where their hideout is?
Ah.
Yes, sending the URL now.
We'll go and talk to them directly. You join us here, Chitose.
Okay, boss.
Let's go. We'll meet him there.
Now you need to get on out of here, and I think that's probably where we'll wrap it.
That's cool. Oh, God
Is there a
damn
black
it.
Sunomon? No, there's not a black Sunomon.
Oh.
I don't believe there are black variants. Oh, he's dead. I don't believe there's black variants of in-training Digimon. Most in-training Digimon are type-free, so they don't need to have a virus variant.
Although Black Sunomon sounds kind of adorable. Whee!
Hello, Dracmon.
Bye, Bukamon.
There's no black Greymon? Yeah, there is. There's totally a black Greymon.
Yeah, I have seen him.
You know, he goes blue. Okay, but he's still black Greymon.
Confusingly.
Alright, he just gets darker. I mean, technically, they're all shades of gray.
Yeah.
Black? No, there is a black Pseudomon? I've never seen it.
Me neither. Whoop.
Hello, Tanimons.
This will not go well for you.
Nope, then there's it not going well.
Garrison Boyd.
Electmon, smash him. Almost. So
God
close.
Damn it. Such a disappointment.
He's blue, dabu dee dabu da. But Metal Greymon's virus type is just Metal Greymon virus. It's still Black Metal Greymon. Like, just a different naming convention. Shing! Swing! Let's go see what it would take to evolve them into new things. Particularly Black Agumon. What would it take to make him into Black Greymon?
Yes.
Why in Adventure 02 was there a Black War Greymon? Was he a major part of the plot? Yes, he was made from 100 Dark Spires. Dark or Control Towers, or whatever localization you want to call them. Oh, come on! Still can't become that. Or Koromon, what are you doing, buddy? Nope.
Damn.
I mean, we should just check Koromon? Check his status? No, his status.
Oh.
His ability's up. If we can, you should evolve him up into the next level and then let him level a bunch and then bring him back down. I think it's...
You'll get more that way?
He'll get it faster. Like level 17s. Let's get... You want to get Shoutmon?
Sure. Yeah, that's an option. Let's get us a Shoutman. Oh, he's so cool.
He is. I love Shoutmon.
He's got a cool design.
Alright, and Ryman. So, to become the Black Agum... He could become Black Greymon right now.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Take the shot.
Take the shot.
Take the shot!
Taking the shot.
We might have to take someone out of the party now, though.
Yeah. They're too high level. Oh, he's beautiful!
Ryman! Yeah, we need to take, either Eric or Shoutmon, probably, or Kabuterimon. I mean, technically, they're the only ones that are... Kabuterimon's the only one that's not becoming, like, a named person. So,
yeah.
It's your call.
I guess we should. We'll just have to strip him of his goggles and gear.
Andrew, we know.
Smells like burn.
Stop trying to play the game for us, please. It's your call what you do.
Well, how do I... need to switch out his gear.
What are you trying to do?
Switch out his gear. Like, if he's not going to be on the party, I want to take off, like, his items.
Oh, you probably have to go the long way around of, like, switching out somebody else. And then... Yeah, you can... When you're moving, if you click one, then click another one, it'll switch the two.
Ah, good. Switch out the Digimon first and then deal with items.
Move! Click Kabuterimon. Okay, click Shoutmon, or whichever. Click one of them. And then click the other. Oh, you did square. That's okay. I'm back into the fray.
Island. Yep. Cool with these guys for now.
Yep, I think so. We'll try to level them up.
And did you convert?
Might as well let them go till they're at 200%. Then they'll start with higher stats.
Cool. And just call it a day.
Yeah, get out of there, save, and then we're good.
Yeah.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. They're not ready. Not this week.
Bam. Alright, guys. And we're done for the day. I gotta take off a bit earlier than usual because I gotta prepare for stuff tomorrow. Yep.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. Getting closer to our ideal team.
We'll see you guys later.
Bye.